If you're buying or selling a home in South Carolina, there's one behind-the-scenes player that can make or break your real estate deal: your lender. That's right, just like realtors, not all lenders are created equal. So let's bust up some common myths, set some records straight, and talk about how to choose the right one so your transaction doesn't fall apart at the finish line. Hey there, I'm Holly Ann Simpson, a realtor with a real estate firm, serving clients from the lakes to the Lowcountry here in South Carolina. I help buyers and sellers feel confident, prepared, and protected throughout the entire real estate process, because knowledge is only power when you put it to use. So we're going to start with myth number one. All lenders are basically the same. False. 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 Let me say it again. False. Not all lenders are created equal. Some offer incredible services, low fees, and communication that makes the process smoother. Others, well, they may be hard to reach when it matters most. You want a lender who's accessible, who knows the South Carolina real estate contract, and who will stay involved from start to finish, not just hand you off once the file is in the system. Myth number two, pre-qualification means I'm ready. Nope. A pre-qualification is more of a rough idea based on what you say. A pre-approval is based on what you prove. So here's what lenders usually ask for during a pre-approval: pay stubs, W-2s or tax returns, bank statements, employment history, credit check, photo ID. If your lender hasn't asked for these yet, they're probably not taking your file seriously. And if they haven't taken your file seriously, neither will the seller, and neither will your realtor. Myth number three, any lender will get the job done. Let me tell you a quick story. I was representing a seller not too long ago, and a buyer made an offer on the property, and they came with the shiny pre-approval letter. Called the lender, verified it all looked good, and confirmed that the property actually met the criteria. Fast forward a few weeks, and it turned into a game of hide and seek with the processing team. We couldn't get updates. We couldn't get anyone on the phone to answer our questions. And then surprise, they never should have been pre-approved to begin with. That mistake cost the buyer and the seller time, money, and a lot of stress. And these are the kinds of situations that make you wish that you had chosen differently. What a good lender does are these things, okay? They're going to communicate clearly, and often they're going to break down all of the cost, not just the down payment, okay? They're going to get creative when it's needed. They're going to know the timelines, the contract deadlines, and they're going to respond on the weekends. Because guess what? More than likely, you are buying a house and working with your realtor on the weekends. And most importantly, they're not going to disappear once your file is in processing. Also, just so you are aware of this, closing costs can be significant. I see a lot of buyers who show up thinking that they only need their down payment, and that is not true. Closing costs for a buyer are going to include taxes, insurance, attorney fees, lender fees, agent fees, and those things add up. And your lender should be going over every line with you so that there are no surprises. None. That's what you don't want at a closing table, is a surprise. All right? So myth number five, if they say yes, I'm good to go. Wrong. You still got to get to the clear to close. Just because a lender says yes doesn't mean that your file has been fully vetted. You need someone that is going to give you the facts, not the fluff. And I say this with love. Lots of love. Some lenders will tell you what you want to hear just to get your file, and they don't always have a follow-through. Don't fall for a fast yes. Ask the hard questions. Make them show their work. Going back to school, remember when our teachers made us show our work in order to get the point? Make them show the work, all right? So if you're not sure where to start, ask me. I've worked with a full spectrum of lenders, some fantastic, some not so much. And I'm going to connect you with folks who get the job done right and on time. But let me be clear, you can use whoever you want, but make sure that that person is going to fit in this home buying team. This is too important to roll the dice. I want to thank you for watching. And if you're buying or selling anywhere here in South Carolina, from the lakes to the Lowcountry, I'm happy to help. All of my contact information is in the description and below, including a link to schedule a time to chat. Subscribe to my channel for more real estate tips, straight talk, and honest advice to help you navigate the South Carolina market. I'm Holly Ann Simpson with a real estate firm, where knowledge becomes power only when you put it to use. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.